Guys, take one. This is BBC, bro.
There, no, take one. Oh. I have 3 left just for that.
In a world full of bad news, there should always be room for kindness. That's why we bring you this video to show that being kind always prevails. So, let's watch this video and let your heart be overwhelmed with kindness. Even in the most unexpected of places, joy can be found. These 2 sanitation workers were having fun playing with a tattered ball on the back of a garbage truck. Children have the purest hearts ever. A little handshake shared between these 2 lit up the officer's heart. Nothing's better for a man than having true best friends. These boys said farewell to their departed friend, who loved football, by letting him score a goal one last time. He will be missed forever. Sometimes, all a person wants is to be included. These considerate and kind-hearted kids didn't forget to include their physically challenged friend during their friendly competition. Praise for the Lord can be really intense. If there is so much to ask for and keep in life, then some people can take an example from this officer, who is giving his all to dancing at the church. God bless. Look at this teacher coming rushing into the classroom as she hears there are students fighting. But what she didn't know was the surprise celebration prepared by her students. As soon as she realized what was happening, she shed tears of joy seeing how much her students loved her. No matter how fierce the competition between the giant companies can become, there's always room for love to share. Just like these Pepsi and Coca-Cola drivers. As I have mentioned earlier, children's hearts are the purest. This little girl's selfless act to protect her grandma from the rain absolutely warms your hearts. By the way, we mustn't forget all the dogs out there who are the most caring creatures on the planet. Take a look at this heartwarming interaction between these 2. The old soul is a golden soul. Our uncle here is quenching the crow's thirst with water in his own hands. The crow then jumped onto the man's hand to express its gratitude. Doing your job best and carefully award goes to this water truck driver, as he didn't soak the bikers on the side of the road by spraying water at them. In the streets of Russia, it started raining all of a sudden. This biker lady had no warm clothes on, so the guy next to her offered his jacket. Such a nice gesture of kindness should happen more in today's world. This huge truck wasn't parked properly, so it started moving. This heroine quickly jumped onto the driver's seat and prevented any potential accidents from happening. Everyone deserves such a kind sister. This little girl waits for her brother to finish training at the end of every session so that she can greet him with a big hug. She also cheers for her brother at every tournament he goes to, and in return, the brother gives her piggyback rides and they spend quality time together. This is a great example of how to raise kids the right way and establish a strong bond between them. The man in this clip suffers from a health condition, which makes it difficult for him to spend a long time standing. He was disheartened by this as he couldn't hold a job, but his employer found a way around this problem. Now he is happy to be back in the game. There is no one a girl loves more than her father. For Father's Day, this group of little girls prepared a special dance with their dads. Despite the physical challenges, this particular man spared no excuse and didn't let his daughter be left out by dancing on stage together. Giving a hand to those who need it never goes out of fashion, and it definitely doesn't choose a certain age group. Even though holding the door open for the next person is an extra effort, there are still people with chivalry among us. This gentleman is definitely one of them. No one loves like a mother. She had waited for what felt like ages to see her baby boy again. This reunion brought tears to her eyes as she hugged her son once more. Meghan Markle was taking a picture with the mom and her kids when Prince Harry kindly offered to take their picture for them. But the lady refused and insisted on taking a picture with him. Being a prince of the royal family doesn't stop you from being kind. It's a painful feeling to not be able to walk because of physical limitations. It must be the same with animals too. The owner of this disabled dog got her a pair of prosthetic legs to let her experience what it's like to walk like normal dogs do. Watching her take her first normal steps does bring a smile to our faces. Here's another kind-hearted, monkey-loving person who is spreading love to our counterparts from the animal kingdom. In such scorching hot areas, it's rare to find water to drink. Good job, brother! Keep up the good work. They say, never meet your heroes, but not in all cases. Look at her coming running to greet her fan who's holding flowers he bought for her. Now, that is a dream come true. They exchanged some pleasantries and had a short and sweet conversation between them.
Oh, you are, thanks for flowers. So charming. Thank you very much. Have you been busy with coronation pictures? Oh no! So right, I'm so grateful that everyone's come to say hi as well.
It's so sweet to see dads comforting their babies every now and again. Not only do they provide for their families, but they also make time and effort to be with them when they are needed. Ever see an orangutan bringing up tiger cubs as her own children? They say, one who takes care of the baby can be as real a mother as the biological one. Look how happy they are. This was a very unfortunate accident. However, the area was full of nice and brave people who rushed to help the person in the car. As you can see, the car was upside down and there was no way for the driver to get out. So, more than a dozen people quickly turned the car over and rescued the person inside. A couple months old baby was experiencing choking, so these officers administered first aid until help arrived. They tried their best, but there was no way to help the baby. As soon as the police car arrived, they rushed to the hospital to get help for the baby. We urge parents to stay alert when they are around their babies. It's heartbreaking to see a child suffer this way.